We know each other?
Maybe.
I'm Jeff. I'm the senator for the 19th Legislative District, so I work with Representative Walsh and Representative McIntyre.
Okay.
All of us in the 19th delegation are completely in support of this, and it's time to resist peacefully.
Yep.
Keep it up. Keep doing it. The governor completely overreached, and don't let anybody tell you that this is bipartisan. That's a bunch of crap. I was there on the Senate floor, McIntyre and Walsh. We voted three times. We voted three times to reel in the Democratic choice to allow the governor to have these exclusive powers, dictatorial powers, somewhat similar to, say, the President-Chief from China. He can declare the start and the end of an emergency, but nobody thought that the emergencies he could make last forever. This isn't a tsunami or a volcano or an earthquake where the National Guard and we all band together for a common cause. He's taken this emergency as an excuse to divide us.
Yep.
He's created prizes and lotteries and made a game of a winner if you get $1 million and get your shot. What does that mean? Everybody else is a loser?
Yep.
Our choice is so disrespected at this point. For those that aren't speaking up as elected leaders, shame on them. Because when we get elected, we get a microphone, we get cameras, we get the opportunity to spread the word out. But the 19th District legislation, Representative Walsh, Representative McIntyre, and myself in the Senate, we will definitely be resisting peacefully, but we do want people to resist. It's your right. So I thank everybody for coming out today. This is a clear case of right and wrong. And I never thought tyranny would be such a popular word. If I could say something to Governor Inslee right now, I would like to say you're on mute. But I can't do that right now because the Democrat majority party is also supporting him. So hang in there. The fight is actually just beginning.
Do you have anything you want to say to the citizens of Washington?
Well, the citizens of Washington, be yourself, be American. And there's always a time to stick up for yourself. If your elected won't do it, you need to do it yourself too. In our district, we don't have to. We're very unified. And again, we've never seen such an overreach. We're getting lost in the clouds of democracy is getting very shaded to us. We're headed towards exactly what you're saying on your shirt, sir.
Yep.
So it's time now to push back and not stop. Governor Inslee, I'd like to give you a shot.
How would you tell people to stand up? Like, what would you want them to do? What advice would you give them, the people that want to stand up?
We tell them, for one thing, make sure to never fight amongst each other. Because when people want to get you to divide, that's part of the message, is to make people fight each other. An American to fight an American, you don't want to do that.
Right.
We need to settle down and recognize that we have rights. If Article 1, Section 1 of the Constitution, it's inalienable rights. It's rights that are not open for discussion. We need to always revert to that where the power comes from the people. And it's okay to disagree, and your choice is more important now than ever. This is as important of a stand right now as it is voting. So whatever we're going through now as a society or community, we do need to take heed with this and stand up for what our right is. But this isn't time to vote. The elections aren't open right now. So meantime, please come out. Come out and make sure your voice is heard. Tell your school board, tell your managers, tell your neighbors. Talk it up. It's something that should not be hushed. This is a divisive topic that the governor continues to play us against each other. That's the dirtiest form of politics. When we pit an American against an American. And speaking of Americans, I'd like everybody to know, for those that do get unemployment off of this, let's remember that the Nigerians took most of that money here recently, about $1.1 billion. So it's funny how quick we move on to tomorrow's news yesterday. So everybody hang in there. Never be shy about proud to being an American. More than ever, get out and your voice needs to be heard. I support you completely, and so does everybody else in the 19th District. I just wish it was statewide.
For sure. There's an event being planned in a couple weeks down in Vancouver. That's part of your district too.
No, my district is the 5 counties up here: Cowlitz, Wahkiakum, Pacific, parts of Lewis, and of course parts of Grace Harbor.
Would you be interested in speaking down there?
If my schedule allows, tomorrow I speak. This is a very busy time, so we're constantly getting out to see people. I just was proud to see you patriots up here acting within your rights peacefully, and I wanted to come up today to say I respect that. Nobody stopped traffic. We didn't block I-5. You didn't spray paint something. You didn't hurt anybody. This is what we need more of. This is our right. It's a God-given right, and it's an American right.
Right.
So I got to run. Thank you, sir.
You bet.
I'll see you in the future.